Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jewel. My June giveaway, the lady that won it never got back to me. Let me have a seat. So I am going to do a redraw of that now, and that's for this beautiful nature journal. And I'm just going back to the ones that originally commented, and we're going to draw again and try this again. So we're going to start with that, and then I got a couple of projects, simple projects to share with you, maybe do a little craft with me or something, and a couple of announcements for my channel. Okay. Now, we're going to do this again. So this video was done back in June, and it's the design team project share, and this was Seneca Upon Crafts. I did 2 journals. One of them I sold, and one I put aside to do the giveaway, and it's been unclaimed. So we're going to try this again. So I need to copy the link here. And I'm going to do it the same way I do all of my giveaways. I'm going over, it's copied, over to commentpicker.com, YouTube random comment picker. And we're going to go down here. This is where I put my YouTube URL. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't want to paste. Okay, so I pasted that in, and then now I have to add up 3 plus 1, that's 4. I guess this is to make sure it's legitimate. It says get YouTube comments, so here we go. I had 26 comments, so 26 people entered, and then I go down here to start raffle and pick random winner. Okay, so let's see. Just Imagine Journals, Yvonne Russell. Okay, yep, I know. She's got a great channel, by the way, guys. Just Imagine Journals, if this is whom I think it is, Yvonne Russell. So, Yvonne, I can probably go over and get her over there. Let me just do a screenshot of that so I remember that. Okay. Well, let's put this away. So I will be doing another giveaway soon. I'm not sure what yet, but you know, I like to consistently do the giveaways. Now, I had a couple people inquired about how do I print on fabric. Let me put this away, and I'm going to show you this is the simplest way for me. There's other ways to print on fabric as well. I'm going to show you real quick. It's not hard. I get these shipping labels from Avery, and these are the full sheet labels. So let me pull one out so you can see what they look like. And they run right through the machine, right through the printer real well. Now, I just wanted to show you a couple of things I just printed off, these silhouettes, and I need to clean the printer. Now, I did this on muslin, and this, see this black line? It kind of cleaned my printer for me, but I'll be just cutting around these and using them on something. And actually, I'm using one of these on a project today in a moment. And then here's one. And then, of course, you can do all of your digitals, too. If you want to make a cover for your journal that goes with the digitals on the inside, you can print one of the digitals, you know, from whatever kit. See, there's some of that black on the roller. So you got to clean your printers from time to time. I'm not real good about that. Okay, so I'm going to take this sheet here. Let me put these aside because this is what's next. And there is, you see, a slit here. So what I do is peel back part of this, and then I'm just going to simply just stick my fabric to it. I'm going to put it upside down. I'll show you in a minute what I do if I can get that off. And it really works very well. And I saw this method years ago. I think you can also use like freezer paper or something. I don't know. And you can reuse these if you take them off really carefully, because they can be a bit pricey. And I have reused them, I think, up to 2 to 3 times. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up. This is just muslin. I've got some cotton coming. Oops, let me get these strings off. And a couple tips in a moment to make sure this runs through your... So I'm just going to line it up to the edge here. Okay, and I'm just getting all the wrinkles out, okay? And I'm just going to take off this other piece. Okay, let me see. I think I have a couple more over here. Okay, so what I would do here is I'm going to cut just as close as I can to that. So this is a perfect 8.5, this is the wrong scissors, by 11 inches. So it goes right in the paper tray. And the biggest thing is, I know on my printer, and I don't know if all printers are the same, in order for it to print on this fabric side, I have to put it, and my suggestion would be to make sure you get your strings cut off in case it gets caught up as it's going through. I've not had that happen, but see, there's a couple on this side, so you would get those off. And I put it in this way because it flips the page and it's going to print on this side. Okay, then when it comes out, you simply just peel this right off and you will have your printed side here. Okay, so that's it. That's simple. So that's just a little tip on how I print. Now, if you want to print large pieces, you know, larger pieces or whatever, if you have a bigger, you know, printer that can take larger things, like I have one back here that hasn't been working well in Epson. I prefer my HP, that can print on 11 by something, big pages. Then you could probably use maybe 1.5 of these together. You would just have to try to lay it out and make sure it's that size. Okay, but I've never done that. Okay, now, okay, I've got a little project here that we're gonna do, but I was thinking about doing something a little bit different on my channel. I have been, I was away for a while up to my parents, and so I didn't do anything on my YouTube channel, but I found a couple of really great smaller channels, and it seems like there's a lot of these small channels out there that I feel like, you know, my channel isn't huge, that's for sure, but I'm talking 1,000 subbies and less that have, these are super talented ladies and really good. So I think what I'd like to do to try to boost their, you know, see if some of my subscribers might be interested in going and checking these channels out. I thought I would do maybe twice a month on Sundays. I'm going to call it Share It Sunday, where I'm going to go and find one of these and I'm going to recreate one of their projects or share one of their projects with you, and then hopefully send you guys over there to take a look at the project or their channel and just tell them that I sent you, and maybe, you know, and go and subscribe. So that's what I'm thinking. So that's in the future. So this Sunday, I probably will do the first one. I've got a particular lady in mind that I found that I really enjoyed the few things I've seen so far on her channel. Okay, here's some a wonderful way to use up your fabric scraps, and some of you have probably already made these, and these are the cutest little things. These are little samplers that I've created. And I'll show you where I got these digis. See, here's the back, so you can pop these in your journal and have it, make these a journaling card, or pop them in Happy Mail. Like, let's say I sell a journal and the lady's name is Kristen, so I would write Kristen here and pop that into the journal, or add it, you know, with other items. I always put some things extra when somebody orders from me. And I just wanted to show you a few of these, and you don't even have to have these. So I'm going to tell you the size of these in a minute, and you can maybe make these and just do a stamp here and do any kind of printable you have here. But these were very inexpensive, and I got them off of Etsy. And I will put the shop name, and I think it's called Ulsadina. And I don't remember how many were in there, but there were different colors. Here's the, like, a beigey color. And then she has where you can print the solid on the back side. But I didn't do that because I simply glued them, so I'd have two pieces. These are both photo paper. For it to be heavier, because my printer right now is not doing well with taking photo quality cardstock, a heavier weight, you know, matte medium paper. It's just not wanting to take it. So so I do two of these, so you know, you can print out the solids on one side, and what I did is I glued them together and then cut them out. Okay, so it comes, the sheets come in different colors. So there's one with the rosebuds, and this one I added a little applique there. So let's say samplers, I think back in the day, were used if you were going to make, you know, somebody was going to make a dress for you, and you would send them the fabrics, and you would suggest, okay, I'm going to do this fabric, this lace goes with it, or trim, and then this is the applique I'm going to use. You can put other things up here. You can put some buttons up here, however way you want it. I just wanted to show you the ones that I made. Don't know where that came from. I guess that's one I got ready to do and I ran out of time. This one, I just added some pearls to say, oh, the pearls, these are the pearls that we'll be adding on the lace, or on the lace cuff or something like that. So here's the back. You know, the backs are all different. And then what I did is I went in and I used up mostly scraps in these. So they're just fun little journaling spots. So you could journal here, and, you know, and they come in different sizes. Look at this one. I added a little applique up here. And this is all the white laces, light white fabric and lace. And, you know, you can put 3 or 4 or 5 pieces, or just a couple. Let me see, here's another one. Now this one's different. I went ahead and added a ribbon, fabric and lace ribbon that I made, and just added that. I'd say that would be the trim on the dress or something like that, you know. Okay, this is one of those printed on fabric images. And I thought that with all the silhouettes, and I thought, you know, if somebody wanted to, you know, take it apart and use these in their journal, that would be fun too. So that's another option. And so on and so forth. See, this one I just had a little extra piece of lace there and there. Whoops. Guess I gotta do a better job stapling that up there. I'll probably just glue that now, because I've already got my staples. Some of them I just did a staple in middle, some I stapled there. You could take it to the machine and sew across. But what a great way to use up your little bits and pieces of fabric scraps. And I have some over here, and we're just gonna make a few. And here's a pile of these that I have not used yet. So they come like this. So you simply, I'm going to go ahead and ink this real quick, and then I've got a bunch of laces here. I've got a bunch of fabric scraps here, And I'm gonna put them over here so I can reach them better and see them. And we're just gonna play a little bit. So I'm just gonna quickly ink this. Some of these little ones I already inked, but just the inside and then the outside. I did get my recent design team project embroidered journal in my shop. So that is listed now for anybody that's interested in that. I put it in just a bit ago. It takes me sometimes to do that because that's my least fun thing, is to list things in my shop. It's a lot of work. Pictures and all of that. Green, blue, and pink. Those were some of the colors. And then you can see I just show you the back of all of these. So, and this one's got the rosebud. All right, let's see what we've got over here. Okay, this has roses, so let me see if I have a piece of fabric in here that has roses on it. No, that's not roses, but let's use this anyways, because I don't see... Oops, I have one that's got yellow roses. I kind of like this though. Let's just use this. Ooh, that's pretty over here. This is a nice size piece. I don't even know if I want to cut this piece. But I will. But I will for the sake of the project. Now, also, I like, you can do, like, I don't know how well this is going to rip. I'm going to try it because it's heavier fabric. Yeah. But I think what I will do is I like the look of the pinking shears as well. So I think I will just mark this. Excuse me, my reach. And just cut right across there, and staggering the lace and the fabrics. So we're going to use our pinking shears here so we have that fun texture at the bottom. So I'm going to put that there. Oh, you know what? There's something else I wanted to show you. I got to pull it out of a book. Real quick, another idea, because I meant to get this out earlier. Another idea, if you didn't see my flip through, to use up scraps. I'm looking for an envelope I have in here. Okay, this is a little envelope that was in this. I'm gonna make up a bunch of these little journaling cards, and you can use any cardstock you want, and then just do little fabric swatches, okay? Like that, like you see, little fabric swatches, and you can sew around them, but then you could then you can write on the back of these, and I just popped this in an envelope here, and that's in this embroidered journal. So that's another quick tip. Ooh, this is a pretty color. I wonder if this is too small. This kind of coordinates. Let me do a little lace under here. Let me see what I've got over here. Let's do this color lace right here. I think it's so pretty. So let me cut down a piece of this. And I'm just gonna make it a little narrower. So you're kind of staggering your pieces a little bit. I think it goes this way. And we'll put that there. And then we'll put this little piece right here. I think I'll go this way. And simply, so we've got these fun little layers. I'm gonna add a staple on that side, and then a staple on that side. And there, we've got one little one down. Okay, so that's kind of fun. I might trim this up a little bit more right here, or it's not hanging at the end, but I like it. Let me put it aside. Let's make another one. This is gonna browse. Let's do a little one. This little pink one right here. Let me see what I have over here. Oh, now I find the rose. Now I find the rose paper, the rose. Maybe I'll save this for this. Let's do this one real quick, since I've got that piece out. So, let me just ink the top. I'll come back and ink this all later. It's a little crooked. Okay. So it's a little wide, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. It's a little, well, it does bother me. Oh, yeah, it bothers me. Let's see if I can, that's not gonna rip. Let me just cut it. Fold it in half. And get a straighter cut that way. Okay. All right, I think we need a little white lace. I've got this cute little piece here. This isn't lace, it's like a little fabric. So, let me cut this piece off. And just cut this here. Let me see. It's a little bit too long, so I think I'll just rip the top. There we go. And then maybe some lace over the top of this, just a little piece of something. I have this right here, so I might as well use it. And you can, you know, do your different colors. You could do, if you have colored lace, you know, you could do that. I'm just reaching for what's next to me here, so. And this one, I think I can just do one staple right in the middle. I'll have to redo that. This would be a good one to maybe add some pearls to. I'll probably come back and just do a little glue and add a little pearls. I got a little flat back pearls here, you know, like 3 or 4 up there, because I think this calls for pearls. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. I wanted to show you one more thing now also. And these are the last 2 I have left. I made these fun little, I call them fabric tags to go in. It's the same concept. And these are the last 2. I made these a long time ago, and I actually did a little tutorial on it. And these are fun to pin to your pages or pin on a fabric flip in your book. There's one. Here's another one. This one has the blue and then the white under it and the white lace and a little, I have this little pearl heart here and a little applique. So that's another way to use up your fabric scraps, to do that. This is another way, of course, to make these ruffles. You know, you can run your lace down the middle, or they don't have to. This one I just put a little pin with some pearls at the top, so that can go. These are just some little ideas, a little fun here. So let's make another one, and we've got this one. I have this here. It's just laying here, so I'm going to use it. Let's find some fabric. I got this piece right here. Looks like it might be almost the right size. If I had pink, I don't have any pink fabric in here because the back of this is pink. I might if I dig down in it. Oh, I have more of this. I love that. I don't know. I don't know where I got that. I think that might have been in some Happy Mail. Here, this is pink. Okay. So I'm just going to mark how much I want here. And I'd like to try to find a little applique. Let me cut the top off of this. This is a little too long. Okay, so we've got that. Let me see what else I have over here. I have this little piece of like lace, but that kind of might cover that too much. Let me see if I can find a sheer lace. Yeah. Oh, this is another fun idea. You could take, you know, a little bit of an embellishment like this, and it can kind of, this one's too long. I did cut a little piece here. Here we go. Like this. On some of the wider ones. I don't have any of the wider ones left. Let me just grab this so you can see. I could just glue or staple that right on there. So I would say this is the applique that goes with this, da-da-da, like that. So that would be fun. I cut out these little pieces, so you know, you could put maybe, this is too small again on one of the bigger ones. I'm looking for a piece of lace. I really don't want to cut this fabric. Here's a thin piece of lace. So I feel like we need something else in between there, but let me go ahead and see how much of this lace I want. Maybe just this little snippet here. This little, cut this little piece off. And it's like this. Lay that over there, and then the lace here. Let me see. Yeah, that's okay. It's just a little fun. So this one, I think I'm gonna have to staple a little on each side, and I think we'll make one more real quick. I feel like I need to iron this. And I've got this size, so we'll just do this one. Let's see. See what I have over here. I have this little, if I had a little peach. Oh, this is fun. Let's do a piece of this. I have a lot of this fabric. So it's a sewing, vintage sewing theme. So I want this red sewing machine in there. So let me just do that part. And see. All right, let's fold this in half and just trim up the one side. Okay, and it's still a little wide. Take a little bit more off the other side. So now we're cutting up the sewing machine I just wanted to see. But you can still see it, so. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then cut here. Okay, so we have that. So I'm thinking maybe, it's still a little long. These little samplers, some of these are really small. Okay, and let's do a kind of a wider lace on this one. That one's too wide. This is pretty. Let's do a piece of this right here. Let me see. And probably about that much. That's cute. And just one staple here. Maybe come back and put a little button up here, or here, a little button, like a little ecru color button. Okay guys, so I just wanted to share these few things with you, and also redraw. So I will be back soon. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. I might be doing that project for Share It Sunday, but I might be back before then because this is only Monday. Okay guys, have a blessed day and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.